Mr. Schellers, thank you so much for being our show. As we all know, this year marks the 10th anniversary of China's CELAC Forum. How would you evaluate the role of this forum in promoting the modernization of Latin American regions and deepening South-South cooperation?
CELAC and China, I think we have a common goal. And the common goal is through three basic principles, which is cooperation, development, and solidarity. And I think China has a lot to offer to our countries. And we know that, we Peruvians know that, because we have had a very important Chinese immigration at the mid-19th century. And this motivated that Peruvian culture is also mixed, melted with Chinese traditions. And this is very good. There is also one practical evidence of how China and Latin America and the Caribbean as a whole can cooperate. This is very important. I think this is a way to exchange points of views, to see if the solutions that has China found for their own problems are applicable also in our countries. And we recognize and we are thankful that China wishes to share these types of knowledge with us. Of course, there is also the richness of Latin America and Caribbean in natural resources. So, I mean, we are very rich in many things that are, of course, of use to China and in general terms to the whole world. So this cooperation between China and Latin America is also an exemplary cooperation for the rest of the world.
Since China and Peru signed a protocol to upgrade our free trade agreement, our bilateral trade volume has continued to grow. So, can you share with us how is current investment situation of Chinese enterprises in Peru?
China has become, thanks to this free trade agreement, has become the #1 trading partner for Peru. We are having a trade exchange, bilateral exchange, of $40 billion, more than $40 billion this year. No?
This year?
Yes, 2024, I mean. Our ties are very, very close, and I think we have a lot of spirit in order to expand them. We have signed this deepening and widening of our free trade agreement in order to incorporate all the other areas, like services, for example, like tourism, for example. These are very, very important issues.
And do we have any plans to deepen cooperation in areas like new energy and high technologies?
Peru has a very important amount of renewable energies. Of course, we have hydropower is one very important, but also we have solar, and also we have geothermal and wind. So what we need there is technology in order to harness these energies and put them to the service of the humankind.
Well, Minister, as the key project of the high-quality construction of China's Belt and Road Initiative, the first phase of Shanghai Port Project has officially come into use since November last year. How would you evaluate the significance of this port for China and Peru and the broader South American region? And how do you think we can deepen cooperation in the future under the framework of China's BI?
It is a very significant step that we together took. They transformed this port not anymore in a minerals port, but is a multi-purpose port, because the geography and the conditions of the port allowed for it. So it is very important that China and Peru cooperate together, for China and of course for Peru, for the Chinese people and also for the Peruvian people.
Minister, as we all know, our two leaders met in Lima November last year, and we both reaffirmed that to deepen our friendly, cooperative relations under the comprehensive strategic partnership. So how can Peru and China, deepen coordination to safeguard multilateral diplomacy.
And also, we could cooperate in adapting the structure of the United Nations to the current world situation. Bilaterally, I think we can cooperate a lot. China has developed many very important, let's say, state-of-the-art technologies in production, no? in administration of businesses, in health, in agriculture, etc. And I think that if we can cooperate together with these, in these technologies, we will have a better world for China and for Peru, and in general for all the population of the world.
With the rise of protectionism globally, how do you think Peru and China can, deal with these challenges together and safeguard the interests of developing countries?
I think what China has been doing when this protectionism or protectionist wave came up, basically motivated by the United States, is to keep calm and, or like the young people say, to chill, to chill. And I think this is a very good strategy that has brought some dividends already, because I just heard the Chinese and the American teams that came together in Geneva, they are agreeing already on very important matters that go in the way of dismounting these tariffs. This is a very big step, and I think this, of course, needed a lot of commitment by both sides, as always is in diplomacy, very hard work also, but also a very serene attitude that was taken by China in this matter. China did not immediately jump in, but calm down. Of course, China had to raise some tariffs also in order to defend, in order to defend the Chinese interests. This is absolutely normal, but it was in a very serene way. And this is something that I really salute.
Thank you so much, Sharon.
Thank you very much.